Hello, it's your girl Tiffany, Minimalist Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, let's get started. Okay, guys. So let's see what messages Spirit have for you all. So you start off with the Ace of Swords here. So you could be speaking some type of truth or clarity. You could be finding out some type of truth or clarity, having some type of awareness or insight or epiphany about something in particular. The Ace of Swords can speak to anything from a vision, your visions, or a victory in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay, but it's truth, it's clarity, it's awareness, it's insight, it's breakthroughs, it's epiphanies, and so forth, guys, okay? As it relates to a situation here, okay? So, Spirit, what's going on? What else is going on? Some type of, wow. Whatever this truth or clarity that you are aware of, that you know, or that you are coming into, this has to do, I feel like this truth or clarity could be causing some type of conflict or defeat, some type of hostility, some type of plot twist, something abusive in nature here. Okay, there could be some type of, like I said, there could be some type of conflict or defeat because of this truth or clarity, because of your awareness or insight of some type of truth or clarity, um, or some type of betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal endings of some kind here. Okay, because you have the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords here as well. With this, with something has been publicly recognized as well. Okay, damn, a lot of air energy, guys. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Seven of Swords here. Okay. So the Seven of Swords is all about lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking and creeping around, betrayals, disloyalty, manipulations, deceptions. It's cowardly energy. It's someone or something that's like being done or is like under false pretenses in some type of way. Somebody is sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something here. Okay, so you could know the truth about something which has caused some type of conflict or defeat here. Okay, this has to do with some type of betrayal, disloyalty, or sabotage. Okay, some, maybe a hate crime, maybe some type of backstabbing energy, or something here. Okay, as well as some type of lies or deceptions or manipulations, trickery, or even thievery. Okay, yeah, a lot of air, a lot of air in every last one of these cards is air energy. Now we have the Two of Swords. You have the Ace of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and now the Two of Swords, guys. Okay, so the Two of Swords can talk about indecisiveness. Okay, someone at a crossroad. Okay, um, unsure of what decision to make, what direction to go. Okay, it's often said that when someone's at a crossroad, they go to the crossroads to sell their soul in some type of way here. Okay, but regards to how indecisive one is, at some point there is a decision that is made. Okay, usually by a regular everyday average Joe person, this is like could be some type of careless, reckless type of decision, some type of knee-jerk type of decision, maybe even a wrong decision or a bad decision. Okay, but the Two of Swords can also, depends on what else is going on, can speak to a legal decision in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay, but this could be like literally individual persons. You have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo feminine energy. Okay, something can be significant to a King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. This could be a father or a father figure, so like a father or a grandfather or uncle, like something like that, because I'm seeing the King of Pentacles, but I'm also seeing the Emperor. Okay, so something is significant maybe to your father or your grandfather or something like that, Spirit is saying. Okay, Spirit, why is, look at that, Eight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, honey. Somebody could be feeling stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation. Somebody is like, the Ace of Swords is like doom and gloom type of energy. It's crisis type of energy. It's trapped, it's restricted, it's stuck, it's captive, it's hostage type of energy. Confined type of energy here, okay? Um, the Eight of Swords can even speak of imprisonment in some ways, depending on what else is going on. So unless somebody is in jail, or somebody is just feeling stuck or restricted in some type of way because of this situation here, okay, or perhaps because of a situation, somebody could find themselves in the Eight of Swords energy. But the Eight of Swords is like the overall energy here, okay? This doom and gloom type of energy, this crisis type of energy, this stuck, this stagnant, this trapped, restricted type of energy, okay? And this all stems from some type of truth or clarity or awareness or insight, okay, as it relates to something. Spirit, clarify the Ace of Swords for us. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Whatever this truth is clarity, it could have something to do with a King of Swords here, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, masculine energy here, okay? So if this is some type of truth or clarity that you're speaking, this could be about this King of Swords energy, okay? However, this could be this King of Swords who knows some type of truth or clarity. It has gained some type of awareness or insight as it relates to something. We're just going to see what else is going on here, okay? Because this could be truth or clarity that you know that you are speaking, or truth or clarity or information or awareness that you are finding out pertaining to this King of Swords here. Or this could be this King of Swords who has this, knows this truth or clarity, okay? I'm seeing the Seven of Swords again, as well as the Ten of Swords here. So there's definitely been a lot of lies and deceptions, manipulations, and trickery, as well as betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, and ruin as it relates to the situation here. And the Page of Wands is sitting behind that. The Page of Wands is like a messenger type of card here, okay? So a fire sign could have been feeding some type of information to someone, could have been like a messenger to someone, but could have been lying to them about something here. There could have been some type of lies or deceptions in some type of way, and somebody could be finding out the truth or clarity pertaining to some type of betrayal. Yeah, Five of Wands here. Some type of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, or competition is why this was done here, okay? Yeah. Eight of Swords again. Spirit, clarify the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Why is the Five of Swords here? So again, look, I'm seeing this Page of Wands and the Fool coming out together, coupled up together here, okay? So the reason for this conflict, for the fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, disagreements, misunderstandings, the reason for a hostile situation, whoever this messenger is, this fire sign individual, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, this person was foolish, careless, reckless, childish, like blindly, ignorantly, childishly took a leap of faith into the unknown to do something, okay? And perhaps this has caused some type of conflict, some type of defeat, some type of hostility, as it relates to a situation here. Spirit, clarify this Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? What is this Ten of Swords? We have the Five of Cups here. So whatever this betrayal, this disloyalty, this sabotage, this ruin, this breakdown, this backstabbing energy, it has caused some type of sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret, some type of unwelcome change, some type of grief or sorrow, loss or mourning, or emotional baggage as it relates to this situation here, okay? Somebody could have been ultimately betrayed or stabbed in the back in some type of way. This has caused some type of, like I said, that has caused some type of sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret, okay? To clarify the Seven of Swords, I'm seeing the Eight of Wands here. So I'm telling you, somebody's communication was false. Whatever messages, news, information, or communication that somebody was sending to somebody, it was lies. It was deception. It was trickery. Okay? Because the Eight of Wands is a communication type of card. It can speak of things gaining momentum, something swift happening. It speaks of progress and things falling into alignment, but it speaks of swift, fast communication, okay? Something taking off, okay, some type of movement, okay. The Eight of Wands is usually communication, especially with the Page of Wands out here. Whatever this communication that was going swiftly back and forth could have come from a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, okay. But there was some type of lies or deceptions, betrayal, trickery. Like somebody could have literally been lying to someone about something. There's that Emperor at the bottom of the deck again. Whoever this Emperor is, this father figure, this person could be, I'm seeing the Hermit here, okay? So this person could be in hermit mode, in solitude, in isolation, kind of going within, kind of in the shadows in some type of way. This could be somebody who has been sitting back watching something go down or something like that, or what have you. Yeah, to clarify Two of Swords, we have death here, okay? So whatever this decision that has been made, or whatever one is indecisive about, at a crossroads about, it has to do with the death of someone here, okay? The Devil is at the bottom of the deck, guys, okay? So the Devil is definitely in the details of this situation, okay? The Devil is all about toxicity and temptations, bad habits, addictions, addictive patterns of behavior. It can even speak to greed and materialism and narcissism and restrictions and obsessions and addictions. It's individuals who is in their shadow self, their self node, their dark side, okay? And it could be a whole group of them, because behind the Devil you have the Three of Coins, which talks about groups of individuals, okay? A collaboration of individuals who are collaborating together for the purposes of money here. I feel like this group of individuals who have been teaming up, linking up, working together here, something has shifted or changed in some type of way, okay? This group may be having to walk away, release what doesn't serve them, or emotionally unfulfilled them, okay? It's time for them to move on or to let go of something here, okay? That's what's going on here, though, y'all. Yeah, I'm also seeing the moon here as well. So the moon talks about secret things, hidden things. Something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up may have been exposed or come to the light, because the moon does illuminate. Even though all the secret things, hidden things, criminal activity, moon magic, sneaky, freaky, creepy shit, low down and dirty shit, shady things, shisty things, all of that stuff goes on in darkness, in the shadows, behind the scenes, under the moon, okay? But the moon illuminates just like the sun, okay? So eventually what's done in the dark comes to the light here, okay? And these people who are chained to the devil, or sold they sold to the devil, who's a part of some type of clique, club, group, gang, secret society, cult, coven, who are collaborated together for the purposes of money, something has drastically shifted or changed, okay? And somebody is now having to walk away and release what doesn't serve them, okay? They're having to move on from something or let go of something here because of something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up here, okay? That I feel like it has come to the light in some type of way, okay? And this could be the reason why now somebody is feeling stuck, they're feeling trapped, they're feeling restricted, they're feeling unable to move or get out of a situation here, okay? Somebody could even be in mental conflict, okay? Somebody could be in mental conflict. I'm now seeing the Nine of Swords here. So we have the King of Swords and the Nine of Swords that came out on the Ace of Swords. So like I told you, the Ace of Swords is all about truth or clarity, awareness, and insight, epiphanies, breakthroughs, aha moments, okay? But either you know some type of truth or spoke some type of truth pertaining to this King of Swords, or this is this King of Swords that is finding out some type of truth or clarity, and it's got them in mental conflict. They're stressed, they're worried, they're depressed, they're dealing with mental anguish, psychological trauma, you know what I'm saying? loss of hope or love, having dark thoughts, anxieties, fears, nightmares, insomnia, or worry in some type of way. Or, like I said, if it's the other way around, if you know some type of truth or clarity and you spoke some type of truth or clarity pertaining to this King of Swords, it has other individuals in mental conflict, okay? Okay, which has caused some type of conflict and defeat, some type of hostility, some type of, fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments or disagreements amongst individuals, because whoever this messenger is was foolish, childish, careless, reckless, okay, in some type of way, was in this full energy and foolishly did something, carelessly or recklessly did something, okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's the reason why I'm seeing the Six of Wands here, okay? So this betrayal, this loyalty, this sabotage, this ruin, this fatal ending that has occurred, it has not only caused sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret, but the sadness, loss, disappointment, regret, grief, sorrow is here because something has been publicly recognized here, okay? Something is like maybe no longer hidden or covered up. Something has been publicly recognized pertaining to this betrayal, okay? Yeah. Spirit, clarify Seven of Swords with the Eight of Wands. Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's that fire sign energy here. So I told you, whoever this been sending these messages, and remember when I first stopped shuffling, the first deck that I used, the Queen of Wands was at the bottom of the deck. So there could be a fire sign woman, okay? However, it could be a masculine. But there's a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, who has been like whoever they have been communicating with, sending some type of messages to, this person has been lying, okay? Because this swift, fast communication, this messages, news, information, and communication came from this fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. This is clarifying the Seven of Swords here. So this communication came from this fire sign. That's the reason why you have the Page of Wands here. The Page of Wands is a messenger card, okay? And we're not talking about a child here or what have you. This is an adult here, okay, who is in like childish energy, okay? Spirit, clarify the Two of Swords and the Death card. Why is death here? Why is death here? Three of Swords here. So this death has caused some type of deep emotional pain, some type of heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, or anguish, okay? Whatever one was indecisive about, or made some type of careless, reckless decision about, or knee-jerk decision about pertaining to a death of someone, has caused some type of heartache or heartbreak, or sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, or anguish here. Some type of decision was made as it relates to the death of someone, okay? Spirit, what's the overall energy? Hold on, guys. We had a card that fell. So the Five of Coins here. So somebody could now be feeling abandoned, neglected, or left out in the cold in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion here. Rejected, alienated, in harsh conditions, financial ruin, loss due to changes, due to a breakup of some kind here. Okay, so you have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of one deck. Okay, 6-6 on the deck. It's like or on the deck. Oh my gosh, on the clock, guys. Okay, it's 6:06 where I'm at, honey. The devil is definitely in the details of this situation. Okay, mark of the beast, honey. Okay, so you got the Eight of Swords and the devil at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so somebody is either feeling stuck, restricted, trapped, unable to move or get out of a situation because they're chained to the devil as it relates to what is going on here. Okay, yeah. So either some type of truth or clarity about a King of Swords has individuals in mental conflict, or some type of truth or clarity that this King of Swords found out have them in mental conflict. Okay? There's conflict and defeat and hostility due to this fire sign messenger. doing something foolish, careless, or reckless in some type of way. This betrayal, this disloyalty, this sabotage has caused some type of sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret because something has been publicly recognized. Okay? The lying, the cheating, the stealing, the trickery, the deception, the manipulation, the betrayal, and this swift messages, news, information, and communication coming from this fire sign here. Okay? Like this person has been lying about a lot of things, it seems like. Okay? Which could be why a decision was made. Because this ties into some type of decision about whatever this lies that the this fire sign has been telling was the reason for the decision being made about a death. And it's heartache and it's heartbreak due to the situation, guys. Okay? So let's just break this down a little bit more and see what else, what other messages Spirit have for you all as it relates to this situation. Spirit, clarify the Ace of Swords with the King of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So I'm seeing the mature woman here, okay? So collective, you could be this mature woman. You could know this truth or clarity. You could be speaking some type of truth or clarity, bringing some type of awareness and insight as it relates to something, okay? This conflict, this defeat, due to this messenger who has carelessly and recklessly foolishly took a leap of faith to do something, has something to do with the courthouse here. Somebody could have done something in a court of law here, okay? Something with documentations, or something here. Individuals are in concern. Spirit, clarify the Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, Six of Wands. So this ultimate betrayal and disloyalty, this sabotage and ruin that has caused some type of sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret due to something being publicly recognized, has to do with an official person here. I'm seeing an official person. Spirit, clarify Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords. Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords energy here? So we have message of concern. So whoever this fire sign is, they were sending some type of messages of concern to someone, but they were lying about something. Sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something, involved in a theft of something here, because this is a message of concern here. Spirit, clarify the two of Swords with the Death, Three of Swords. So somebody is all up in their thoughts. They're all up in their head about a decision. This looks like a decision to sacrifice someone, to cause some type of heartache or heartbreak or something like that, okay? Because on this thoughts card here, you got this man that's sitting here, and he's like, you see this painting of this woman here, and he's like sitting here thinking about this woman here or what have you. I also see imprisonment here. Thoughts, imprisonment, privileged lady. Spirit, clarify the Two of Swords, Death, Three of Swords. When whoever made this decision, went to the crossroads and made some type of decision, is a false person. Okay, but I feel like somebody made a decision to sacrifice someone with this Death card and the Three of Swords here. This has to do with the sacrifice of someone. Yeah, I'm seeing concern here. So there's some type of concern. And then I'm seeing child at the bottom of the deck. Distance, horizons, house. Somebody message, bad health, wealthy man. Somebody could have sent a message to someone that somebody was in bad health to a wealthy man who was on a journey traveling to marry someone. Now they're all up in their thoughts or in their head due to some type of high honor in a family here and a death. Like there's some crazy shit going on here. Child is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody could have fraudulently did something in a court of law, falsified something here. Because the conflict, this defeat, this hostility, okay, has to do with this fire sign messenger here, okay, who has carelessly and recklessly did something in a courthouse, in a court of law, okay. Maybe they're, like I said, this person is holding some type of paperwork here, so this could be a falsification of information or documentation or something like that, okay. This has to do with some type of ultimate betrayal of someone, okay? Like betraying someone, sabotaging someone, committing a hate crime against someone, ruining someone, ending someone, causing a fatal ending, doing something brutal or cruel to someone, okay? This ultimate betrayal is what has caused some type of unwelcome change, some type of grief, sadness, sorrow, sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret, because something is now publicly recognized here, okay? Maybe because of its official person, or these official persons could be tied into this betrayal. There's just been a lot of lies, deceptions, manipulations, trickery, thievery, betrayal, like it's just been a lie here, okay? And there's some type of swift, fast communication that's been going back and forth between this fire sign individual and maybe several other people here, okay, with this message of concern here. Which could be the reason why, like, somebody made some type of knee-jerk decision to, like, cause the death of someone, sacrifice someone, whether this has happened yet or not, or been put into motion or already happened here. This death was supposed to cause some type of heartache or heartbreak or deep emotional pain here, but there's some type of concern here, and whoever the persons are who are in concern are in some type of secret society. They could be Masons or what have you. This could have to do with the death of somebody's child or sacrificing somebody's child here. These people could have even been trying to, like, imprison someone and then sacrifice them once they were imprisoned in some type of way. Clarify this Eight of Swords and the Devil. Clarify this Eight of Swords and this Devil energy. Change here. Some type of change happening here. Okay? Somebody could be getting... somebody could have did something to try to get somebody locked up or arrested or something like that or what have you. Only to set them up to be, like, sacrificed. But it's like this, whatever this truth or clarity that you either know or speaking has caused some type of conflict and defeat as it relates to this ultimate betrayal and the lies that were told to make a decision in the first place, to make this knee-jerk decision that they made in the first place. Yeah. So there could be an air sign who is in mental conflict because of a fire sign foolishly, carelessly, or recklessly doing something which has caused some type of sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret. Now, this something is publicly recognized, okay? Some type of swift, fast communication is going back and forth between this fire sign individuals and other individuals who are involved pertaining to the death of someone. This death may have already even occurred, and some type of heartache or heartbreak over this death, okay? This is strange, guys. Spirit, what else is going on here? What other messages do I need to share with the collective? I feel like I'm seeing third eye chakra here. So whoever you are, collective, you could be this mature woman, okay? Your third eye is open. And this is how or why you know the truth or the clarity, or have this awareness, this insight as it relates to something. Obviously pertaining to this King of Swords here. Or pertaining to this whole situation here. Yeah. So we got partnerships and alliances here. Clarifying courthouse here. So like I said, there's now like fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, disagreement. There's conflict, there's defeat. The situation is hostile, okay? Because this fire sign messenger carelessly, recklessly, foolishly, ignorantly did something in the courthouse, okay? Because of their partnerships and alliances to some type of code, covenant, or secret society of some kind here, okay? Remember we were talking about behind the devil, we had the 3 of coins here. So this talks about this collaboration, this group, this team of people who have been working together for the purposes of money. Whoever this fire sign is, they acted as like a messenger. They could have went to the courts and you know, gave them some type of information, some type of documentation or something here. But something was foolish, was careless, was reckless, and it has caused some type of conflict and defeat now, okay? But these people are in some type of partnership and alliance with one another here. So we got conflict and defeat here. Clarifying official person. With the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. So because of this betrayal, this disloyalty, this sabotage, this ruin is the reason, like I said, for this unwelcome change, for this sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret, because something has been publicly recognized, okay? With these official persons here, this could be government officials, military officials, persons in power or authority. There is conflict and defeat all the way across the board with all the people who are involved in a situation. Spirit, clarify the 7 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, this fire sign energy and message of concern. I'm seeing the waiting game here. So like somebody was waiting on something. What is the 7 of Swords energy, Spirit? Yeah. It's like this person, like a bunch of communication has been going back and forth, and like there's been this waiting game. Like somebody has been waiting on something. Maybe to get a message of concern about somebody, you know, something here. About the death of someone here. This fire sign could have even told someone. So this fire sign lied. They sent somebody some type of messages, or could have even told someone, because I'm seeing transformation here. With message of concern here. This fire sign could have told someone that somebody was dead. Or told somebody something about somebody's death, or the death of someone here. Okay. I'm seeing suffering in silence. Somebody could be suffering in silence here. This fire sign could have sent somebody some type of messages or communicated with somebody about the death of someone, unless somebody has communicated with them pertaining to the death of someone here. I'm seeing power here. So somebody in power or authority or something could be involved here, unless there was somebody in power who made this careless, reckless decision to cause the death and heartache and heartbreak of someone. But now there is concern. about this person in power. So either this is somebody in power who has died, who has passed away, or somebody in power who has made some type of decision. These people should have chose wisely here. I'm seeing choose wisely. Now these people are feeling stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation. They're chained to the devil. Some type of change is occurring. And they should have chose wisely about something. Spirit is saying. Eight of Swords, Devil, change, choose wisely. Okay? Spirit, clarify the Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here? What is this? Somebody could be alive. If somebody said that somebody was dead, they could actually be alive. Spirit, what else is going on? Clarify this Ace of Swords. Yeah, faked death. Something to do with a fake death. Somebody could actually be alive. Somebody's death could have been faked. Which is stupid, because if somebody faked their death, they would literally have to hide out for the rest of their life. Because it's literally a crime to fake your death. Spirit, clarify the Ace of Swords. Somebody's child. Something about somebody's child, or either you being the child of someone, or something. I'm seeing cult here. Party, secrets, homicide, death, life insurance. This could be, wow. This could be what you know the truth about. Like, it's a lot. Something about, you know the truth about this cult. You know the truth about these secret parties. You know the truth about everything they've been trying to keep secret and hidden and covered up. You know the truth about a homicide. You know the truth about somebody's death. And you know the truth about this life insurance. This is a lot of truth or clarity. You know what I'm saying? To know the truth about. Okay? This is what's got people in mental conflict. Okay, this is the reason why the third eye chakra is sitting here. Because whoever you are, collective, you could be a mature woman. Okay? And you know some type of truth or clarity because your third eye is open. Okay? Pertaining to these things. Okay? I'm seeing egotism here. So this conflict, this defeat, this hostility, okay, this false messenger who carelessly and recklessly took a leap of faith to do something in a courthouse, in a court of law, due to their partnerships and alliances. They did this out of their egotism. This is somebody who is egotistical, full of vanity, pride, narcissistic, or something here. But this has caused some type of conflict and defeat, okay? Somebody is now in regret here, okay? I'm seeing regret, clarifying the Ten of Swords. So this betrayal, this ultimate betrayal, disloyalty, and sabotage that has now caused some type of unwelcome change, sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret. Now that something has been publicly recognized, especially about official persons, which has brought about some type of conflict and defeat. There's some type of regret around what these people did or what they were trying to do or pull off. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Swords. I'm seeing somebody lied about something. This person could have lied about a lot too, okay? Something about travel, something about surveillance, something about alive, somebody being alive. Okay, Spirit, yeah, because I'm seeing this fire energy here. So this fire sign is a liar. Okay. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Swords. Give me one more on the Seven of Swords. Wait. There's more than one fire sign here. There's more than one fire sign here. Whoever whenever this person who has some type of power or authority of some kind, with this person could have been a celebrity. There's something here about a celebrity. Spirit, give me one more on the Seven of Swords. Yeah, lies. This fire sign lied. Told some type of lies about something. It looks like multiple things. Any other messages, Spirit? Clarify, I'm seeing abuse and neglect here as well. Abuse, neglect, child, accomplice, partner in crime, devil, assassination, money. Somebody has been abusing and neglecting a child or their child because they were accomplices and partners in crime. They sold to the devil. They wanted to assassinate a child or somebody's child for money. Spirit, what else is going on here? Any other messages for the Two of Swords, death, Three of Swords, concern, power, man-made disaster? So this was a man-made disaster. And again, I'm seeing abuse and neglect here. Abuse, neglect, child, accomplice, partner in crime, the devil, assassination, money, power supply. Road, spouse slash partner, motel slash hotel, runaway, revenge, alive, beach, boat, jealousy. A fire sign could have lied and said that you were deceased when you were not. You could be related to or have some type of ties to a celebrity who was sacrificed as well. Somebody could possibly fake the death of someone. Either they fake the death of you, like they said that you were deceased when you are not. So they faked your death. Maybe even lied to the court about you being deceased or something like that. Or lied to... You've been enduring some type of abuse, and there's been some type of abuse and neglect to a child or somebody's child. Like everybody's the child of somebody's, right? Okay, you've endured abuse and neglect since you were a child by several different accomplices and partners in crime here who are like devil worshippers, who are chained to the devil here. Okay, there was like this plot to assassinate you for money. This is crazy. Somebody could have already said that somebody was dead, like fake somebody's death, and then they've been actively plotting to like set somebody up in some other type of way, like get somebody locked up and then killed them, because like they need this to match like what they have already said, you know. This is wild. But it's like, you know, it's like the truth and the clarity is out about something. It's like you know some type of truth. Like you know about this. Okay? And maybe you was never supposed to know. The insidious scheme. A gradual and deceptive plan leads to significant criminal consequences over time here, okay? So you know about this insidious scheme. The misleading alibi. A fabricated story provides cover for a crime, misleading investigators. This could be what this fire sign messenger foolishly or carelessly and recklessly went to the courts and did. Some type of misleading alibi here. They fabricated some type of information or story or something about you to provide some type of cover for a crime that they were committing, because this person is in some type of partnership alliance or a secret society of some kind, trying to mislead like the government or investigators or something with something. Okay, what is this betrayal here? The hidden agenda. An underlying motive drives a series of criminal actions concealed from view. These people are now in regret over this. They had a whole hidden agenda. Okay, the forsaken trail. Key evidence is deliberately concealed, making it challenging to trace the perpetrators. Okay, this is clarifying the Seven of Swords. This is the reason for all the lies and the deceptions and the trickery, and everything. Okay, Two of Swords. The mysterious benefactor. An anonymous figure provides crucial resources for criminal enterprises without revealing their identity. Bottom of the deck, the secret collaborator. An unknown partner helps in criminal activities, remaining hidden while contributing to the scheme. Wow. So that's what's going on. That's what's going on here, y'all. Okay. Um, it's so many twists and turns and shit in this, but like it's like you know some type of truth or clarity, and because you know this truth or clarity, have this awareness and insight, it's causing some type of conflict and defeat. Okay, because these people have ultimately betrayed you. They've told all kind of lies. They've lied to you, lied on you. You know, needs to cheat you, beat you, steal from you, and some more shit. Okay, which is why some type of decision could have been made even to sacrifice you, collective. Okay. Spirit, clarify any other messages on the Ace of Swords. Somebody is in regrets. They did not want you to know the truth. Yeah. Pluto, transformation. You know the truth about some type of transformation, someone's death, or I mean, it seems like the truth about a lot of different things here. Okay. Because this isn't any one thing. Okay. You know the truth about this cult and some type of parties they be having, some type of secret, all their secret dealings that's been going on, homicides, deaths, as well as some type of life insurance. Yeah. See, there's disharmony, triggers, and conflict now amongst whoever this fire sign is. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here. This fire sign is dealing with some type of disharmony, triggers, and conflict, okay? Because this person is a habitual as a liar in the first place. Do you know the truth or clarity even about this fire sign? Yeah. Spirit, what else is going on? Ace of Swords energy. You've had a higher self activation, okay? This is the reason why you know this truth, this clarity, have this awareness or insight. Your third eye chakra is open. This is how you know about this insidious scheme here, because you've had a higher self activation here, okay? Any other messages? Ace of Swords, Spirit. Ace of Swords. You could even know something about some type of legal situations or legal matters that was going on as well, Spirit is saying. I'm seeing guilt and sabotage here. So these people are guilty of sabotage, Spirit is saying. Okay? For this ultimate betrayal. In the past, you were in lack and suffering because of these people. You could be the one who endured some type of abuse and neglect. Okay? Ten of Swords. Any other messages, Spirit, on the Ten of Swords? Yeah. Family. Home commitment here. So there's a family who is guilty of sabotage. Okay? Yeah, again, I'm seeing deception, temptation with Pluto energy transformation. That's the death card here. So there was deceptions, there was temptations. Okay? Transformation here. There was deception. Somebody could have lied and said that you were already dead, while these people actively plotted and planned and schemed and scraped on actually setting you up to sacrifice you, to have that to coincide with what they already said. But there is another individual who has been sacrificed, who is deceased here. It's like they faked your death so they could actually, until they could actually sacrifice you, kill you, get rid of you. Okay? And then there's other persons of significance here. Somebody in power, maybe somebody who has some type of celebrity status or something like that, or whatever. Either this person made the decision to like sacrifice you and cause some type of heartache or heartbreak, or this person would sacrifice themselves. Okay? Yeah. Because I'm seeing toxicity bound in patterns here. This is like the devil energy here. These people are chained to the devil. Okay? These are some toxic individuals. They're bound, they're chained to the devil. They have addictive patterns of behavior. What's this Two of Swords energy? But I'm telling you, regardless to what these people made a decision about, there was some type of fated detour, some type of divine intervention as it relates to a death here. Yeah, storm the unexpected. That's the Tower here. Okay, you got lightning bolts on this card here. Storm the unexpected with fate, detours, and divine intervention here. So something happened like all of a sudden out the blue. There was some type of fated detour of some kind, some type of divine intervention. And with this storm and the unexpected, like I said, that's the Tower card. So there's something happening, like it's like a sudden revelation, a sudden change, a sudden upheaval, something happening all of a sudden out the blue. Okay? One more on Ace of Swords here. So I'm seeing truth and expression here. Okay, you're in your higher self. You've had a higher self activation, and you spoke some type of truth in your expression. Like you expressed some type of truth or clarity here. Okay, these people know you know the truth, that you know clarity, that you have the awareness or insight about. Looks like all these things that they were trying to keep hidden in secret and covered up from you. Spirit is saying here. Bottom of the deck, we got Mercury energy here, which talks about messages, travel, communications here. Okay, so there's a whole lot of communication that's flying. It's going, back and forth between all these people behind the scenes who are involved here. So a lot of communication is traveling very swiftly amongst these individuals. Okay, people are feeling stuck now, trapped now, chained to the devil due to some type of change here. They should have chose wisely when abusing you or neglecting you in some type of way. Okay, I feel like even these hidden collaborators and these hidden facilitators and different things in this scheme and the setup, I mean, like this shit is tying back even to like official persons in power, government officials, and different things. Okay, guys? So, baby, look. That's what's going on here. Okay? So, some type of truth or clarity, awareness or insight that you know that you have has caused this conflict and this defeat, this hostility. Okay? Due to the betrayal, the disloyalty, the sabotage, how they tried to ruin you, how they were cruel to you, brutal to you, the lies, the deceptions, the trickery. Okay? As well as these careless, reckless, knee-jerk decisions that were made as well, guys. Okay, so yeah, That's what's going on here, guys. So I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may know that someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through Cash App, which is $tip diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/add36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, what surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.